Out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, he's caught it there, it's a free kick. Van Dijk. It's very disappointing in heavy set. Duan. And here's Kamada. Toma. And here's Kamada. Kamada puts the ball in. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Your approach does pay off here. Reinders. Van Dijk. Reinders. Get a throw in. Duan. Oh, such a clever touch. It's usually up the street. Toma. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good work on the right flank here. Incoming delivery. That's overhit. Now it's Marlon. And it's Frimpong. And it's played forward. Marlon gets into some space. Now it's Marlon. Marlon. Timber. Great chance! Goal, the Netherlands! Timber duly reaps his reward. Kept his ball whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind then.
The Netherlands break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Aim forwards. The Netherlands are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
So who's he picking out? Duan. Played into the middle. tries to get it clear. Xavi Simons. Alex Frimpong. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's heaved it away. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. So what can they make of this? It's over. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the shots! Oh, that was no routine save. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Memphis Depay. And here's Depay. And here's Reinders. Alex Simons. Played out wide. The counter is on. Now it's Kamada. Oh, well measured. He get that clear. That's good play. And here's Kamada. Kamada! Reinders. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently down. Throw it. Ake cuts it out. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Marlon. Now it's Memphis Depay. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. And a play for a throw. Reinders. Simons. Reinders. Reinders for Woodson with intent. Delivered in. Simons wins the duel this time. Duan. Can he spark a counter here? Is there any? And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well moved. Xavi Simons. Oh, they could be caught out here. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo! Cleared without complication. Played out to the right, and here's Marlon. He slings it in. Ito attempts a clearance, aim forwards. Duan, Kamada. moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Marlen. Does really well to win the ball there. Ito. And it's played forward. Oh, good spread. Doan. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. A chance to play it in. Kamada. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Big chance! Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. It made to look a little lost in all honesty.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead. Ito. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kamada. Doan. Tanaka. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk with the clearance. Cleared away. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays it across. Ake getting this one clear. And played it back swiftly. Back in once more. Van der Beek. Gakpo. Reinders. Gakpo. Kamada. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Marlen. Driving on and making good progress. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dyke cuts out the pass. Xavi Simons. Reinders. Gakpo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Kamada. And he's picked out the run. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he latch on to this? Gakpo, played in. Oh, smashing header! European living with himself.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Tanaka, Ito, forwards and with intent. Play towards the other side. Kamada. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Shot, surely! Reinders. Decent progress down the left, and he's managed to get free. Reinders. Cross it goes. Up he goes! Ito is there, and he can get that clear. Van der Beek. Gakpo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side, and that's out of reach. Ito shifted upfield. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Frimpong, gently done. Timber. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gakpo. Gakpo! That was very necessary. The defence just about came out on top, but certainly tested. Timber has found the net here, of course. They've gone forwards. That's a throw. Ito chooses to go cross-field. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Doan. Kamada. And he's on his way! Goes for a shot! Played it short. Now here's the delivery. That's the keeper's ball. Van der Beek. And it will be the final action of the first half. 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Gakpo, Xavi Simons, Frimpong, and here's Marlon, back into the middle, tries to get it clear, and here's Depay, Ramos, Van der Ven looking to hit the byline here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. The Netherlands have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. The Netherlands are 2 up and into a position of real strength. The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Gets it away. Here's a corner. Pretty, but it gets the job done. Could be danger here. He's having a shot. Notice the pie. Reinders. Van der Ven, 8 forwards. Gakpo has it out wide and in space. And he's there to get it away. Van der Ven, oh, it's played into the area. Marlon, Frimpong, Quinton Timber, good run down the right. He has found the way through. And here's Marlon. Xavi Simons. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
The Netherlands, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Van Dijk. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Shot goal! Extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ito, Tanaka, 8 forwards. It's lofted through here. Now it's Doan. Played with finesse. Ake gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. Toma. Time to deliver. And here's Kamada. Kamada! And he's going to go by top. Challenge there, uncompromising. Kamada. Doan. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cross goes in there. Decent chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for more defensive balance now, Peter.
Toma. Oh, good take. Can he finish? Goal! They're back within reach. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Japan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Van de Ven. And it's Reinders. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. Timber. Oh, he's got chance! Simmons! Clears it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Real chance! And a terrific save of the keeper.
Memphis Depay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Van der Ven. Kamada attempts a clearance. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo herring off to the ball here. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Xavi Simons. And here's the pie. Gakpo. Gakpo! Somehow it's 3 now. Kamada laid out to the left flank. That's tidy. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ake, nicely aimed pass. Calmly anticipates. Tanaka. And it's played forward. Ito. And it's Kamada. Out to the right. Rangers. Timber for Woodson with intent. Memphis Depay. Great defending, strong and determined. Memphis Depay. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Ito head out towards the right wing. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's really well manoeuvred, and it's Kamada. Now then, the ball's come loose. Memphis Depay. Marlen. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, sweet feet. He certainly caught it there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. the wave attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's over. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Gakpo, sort of run down the left wing. Gakpo with the cross. That's going to go a long way. Quinton Timber. Frimpong. And it's Timber. Ball's gone out of play. Kamada. Looks to the other side. Mitoma. And he cuts out the supply. Van der Beek. Gakpo. Reinders. Into the last quarter of an hour. Gakpo. Aimed in towards the centre.
Those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances got a begging.
Moved on forwards. Ito. Xavi Simons. And it's Simons. Memphis Depay. Looking to break at pace. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Quinton Timber. And here's Malen. And the shot! Sticks it away!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The Netherlands lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Tanaka. Ooh, delicate chip through. Takes a shot! Xavi Simons. Played out to the right. Malen. Here's Depay. Frimpong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Kamada. Ito. Xavi Simons. Kamada. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Dijk can get it clear. Quinton Timber. Van der Beek. Gakpo. And it's Memphis Depay. Reinders. Hit into the middle. punched away. That has been knocked clear. Ito. Long ball looking to counter. Frimpong gets over and intercepts. Toma. He can run onto that. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And cuts out by the most elastic save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee brings it to a close. The Netherlands can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative and of course were duly awarded.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
What the owner of a silver hatchback with the registration GR21LJJ. Please contact your nearest security guard. Thank you.
Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to boot. From what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. He's having a shot! It's a loose ball. Here's the pie. It's Memphis the pie. Oh, it's come loose. Clinton Timber.
Oh,
Tanaka does well to get it back. Aim forwards. And it's Simons. Gakpo. And here's the pie. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's played in low.
দেখ তুই দেখে না দেখে সামনে হয়ে গেল তো
Mitoma.
তুই বলি পেছন দিকে করে দাও তুই ওখান থেকে দেখি বলি পেছন দিকে
Tanaka.
দেখ আরো করবো
Duan.
ঠিক আছে
Kamada.
হালকা হালকা
হ্যাঁ
হালকা এদিকে নিয়ে আসো
এই সামনে দিকে নিয়ে আসবো
হালকা একদম হালকা একটু
Duan.
একটু ব্যাস
Kamada. Tanaka. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
এই যে ধরলে ঠিক হয় আর এই যে বর্ডারটা এই যে ক্যামেরা যে দেখাচ্ছে এই যে বর্ডারটা এই যে গ্যালারি এই বর্ডার এইটা তো দেখানো চাইতো
Okay.
এই মাঠের বাউন্ডারি হলো
Manoeuvred.
Well, that's well seen too.
ওটা এদিকের বাউন্ডারি, ওটা ওই দিকের বাউন্ডারি।
Now it's Marlon. And it's Timber. Marlon. And here's Marlon.
ঠিক আছে বিরাট।
Great shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
জাপান।
Kamada.
ঠিক আছে এবার? ঠিক আছে তো?
হ্যাঁ
সাউন্ড কমা।
Moved on forwards. Okay. Prince and Timber. Frimpong. Okay. Frimpong. Marlen. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! That's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being forced to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
কমেন্ট করেন তোমাকে এরিক দেওয়া আছে বুঝে আছে বন্ধ করে নাও মানে বন্ধু না থাকলে বন্ধ করে নাও
And it's played
সাথে কমেন্ট
forward.
করে দিও সাপোর্ট পেয়ে যাবে
Mitoma. Looks to the other side. And that's put paid to a promising move. Okay. The Netherlands, and it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Duan. Duan. Reinders producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Marlen. Now it's Memphis Depay. Always onto this. So much time and space here. Turns and goes back. Reinders. Ito getting this one clear. Out to the right. Mallet's cross. It is a corner. And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Kamada. Quarter of an hour played. No goals as yet. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doan. Moved on forwards. Kamada. And the finish! Missed by a fraction. taken short. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Now it's Doan. Tanaka has it out wide and in space. And Dyke clears it away. Memphis Depay has a run down the left wing. And it's made its way to him. Gatto! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gatto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Marlon. Xavi Simons. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. His interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Kamada. Van Dijk. Ake. Frimpong. Marlen. Marlen. Frimpong. Now it's Marlen. Timber. Does really well to win the ball there. Tanaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And he goes cross field. It's an inviting looking ball that. Marlen. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Depay. That is a great pick out. Marlen. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Xavi Simons. Timber. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Toma. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wins the duel this time. Timber shifted upfield. Ito. Mitoma. Tanaka. Now it's Kamada. Doan. Lovely bit of skill. Just more than 15 minutes till half time. Now it's Doan. And he shoots! Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he showed to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Ake aimed forwards. Frimpong carries the ball down the right. Can he get onto this? And it's Frimpong, who has found support out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a throw. Time to deliver. And that's another throw. Mitoma. Toma. And he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Duan. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Duan. And it's Kamada. That is good strength. Over to the left. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Christian Timber. There's the shot! That was very necessary. Kamada heading out towards the right wing. Chance here to counter. That's Marlon. Oh, that's neat. And it's Simons. And here's Depay. Xavi Simons. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Muscular approach does pay off here. Marlon. Shot, surely! Kept close. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot! He's not concerned by that. Okay. Marlon. Tanaka cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Kamada. Is there any support? He might not need it. Brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk. Gekko. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Reinders. He's He's in plenty of space here. Gakpo could try cutting inside here. Played into the middle. Have it back and can go again. Spread out to the left.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Van der Ven. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're throwing. And it's Simons. Climbs up big! Ito gets rid without sophistication. Reinders. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Ito is there and he can get that clear. Cleared away. And again.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's been played through. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Now it's Memphis Depay. And that has been clubbed away. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half-time on either side, able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
The Netherlands are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ake does really well to win the ball there. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Ake. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo chasing after it. Oh, played through for the white man. Gets good distance on it. Kamada. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Ake. Kamada. That's a nicely weighted pass. Shapes to shoot! He's been out try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Frimpong. Marlon looking to get on the end of this. And it's Frimpong. Marlon's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Looking at throwing. Gakpo. Duan. Japan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Duan. Kamada. Ake gets across to intercept that. Gakpo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Rangers. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Mitoma. Tanaka shifted upfield. Frimpong forwards with intent. And it's Memphis Depay. And he cuts out the supply. Ito. Kamada. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. He decides to cross it. And that has been cleared. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Reinders. He's found a way through. Clears it away. Simons, and it's lofted through here. And it's come to nothing. Frimpong going short. Timber playing a header! And it's played forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cleared without complication. Ake.
Just to let you know, the contract is open.
And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Best to keep it in play here. And retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Lovely feet. And it's Rangers. Well read. The danger is averted. Played out to the right. And here's Kamada, out to the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Gakpo. Nice control. He's in a great position. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's nice. And here's Rangers. Nice physical challenge. Tanaka did well to emerge with the ball. It's a contest to keep an eye on. Hit into the middle. And that has been clear. Mitoma. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Duan. Xavi Simons. Van Dijk. Now it's Kamada. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Marlin. Quinton Timber. Marlin. Timber. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Marlon heading out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Tries a shot! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Caresses it through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Kamada. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rangers. Played with finesse. Can he latch on to this? Mitoma. Succumbs to the pressure, and he has been fouled there.
real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
Marlen. Xavi Simons. Ball's played through. Simons. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Reinders. Frimpong. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Toma. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Marlen tries making a foray down the right.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Tries a measured ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Okay. Ito. Eight forwards. And it's Kamada. Played out to the right. Ito. He is just caressing the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Gakpo. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined. Gakpo is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. defending of the desperate variety. Van der Ven. This might spell danger. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Across it goes. Now it's Marlon. Now who's going to be first this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Minutes left on the clock. And it's Memphis Depay. And here's Gakpo. Kamada.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ito. Kamada. Chance for Ito! And Dyke cuts out the pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got away. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Reinders. Van der Ven. Now it's Gakpo. Now the delivery. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And here's Marlon. The Netherlands cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Kamada. And he's managed to get free. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Japan making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
The scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. And he's heaved it away. Gakpo. It's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mitoma. And he welcomes it in. nicely intercepted. Marlen. Simple. Reinders. And here's Depay. Moved on forwards, and it's come back to the keeper. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Oh, just skips past his man. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tanaka. Long time, excellent interception. Reinders. Van Dijk. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for the header! Get that clear. Xavi Simons. Reinders. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's played forward. Mitoma. Aim forwards. Mitoma. Tanaka. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way. Gakpo doing full tilt down the left. He's got to be in here. Moved on forwards. And it's Timber. He's had a shot!
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ake. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Van der Ven. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Reinders. Marlen tries to dink it through. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Memphis Depay. Out to the left it goes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Van der Ven opts to play it back. Marlen, a lot of space ahead of him. Cleared away. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons played out towards the right wing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And here's Kamada. Thinks one through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gakpo. Gakpo. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. It's anyone's ball now. Here comes the corner. tries to get it clear. Reinders. Over to the left. Plenty to aim at here. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? A chance to play it in. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared without complication. Out to the right. That's tidy. Xavi Simons. Reinders. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found a way through. Tanaka shifted upfield. And here's Marlon. Quinton Timber. Alex Simons. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Xavi Simons. Reinders. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he get onto this? Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Frimpong concedes a free kick for that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Toma. And it's on a charge. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gakpo. And the counter is on. Oh, look at the space here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
In with the challenge. Oh, he's pulled in there, it's a free kick. Okay.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Simons. Gakpo.
The Netherlands have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Memphis Depay. That has been cut short. And here's Depay. And it's Simons. Gakpo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Simons. Frimpong. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
I've come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. And here's Gakpo. And it's Reinders. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ito. Kamada. Kamada!
Kamada usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Kamada. He's shifting through the gears here. Final seconds. This has to be it. Delivered across. Danger averted for now. Oh, good spread. Laid back in. Kamada! And he comes up trumps again.
Kamada really must...
And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night. Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to do. But what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van de Ven. Duan. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Duan. And here's Kamada. Kamada, he's gone backward here. Now it's Kamada. Tries a shot! Goal! Japan! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get it.
Japan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Quinton Timber. Simple. Marlon. And it's Frimpong. Crosses it in. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's neat. He has a look up. Out to the right. Xavi Simons takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Duan. Looks to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. Simons into the channel. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Timber hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Clears it away. Looking for a decent one. It goes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Doan. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose. They've played it short. Can he deliver? Doan. Mitoma. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. Marlon. There will be a throw-in. has been fouled there. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Tanaka. Mitoma. Plenty waiting in the middle. Aimed in towards the centre.
He had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Big chance! The ball's come loose here. The Bruggen airing off to the ball here. And he's there to get it away. Kamada. Purring through the gears. Now it's Doan. That's well blocked. Back out it comes. Quentin Timber. Looking here to chip it through. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's played forward. Mitoma. Over to the left. Nicely shaped cross. And that has been cleared. The referee's given a throw. Proves too strong. It's run loose here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, it's played into the area. Ake with the clearance. Chance to play it in. Oh, such a clever touch. Kamada, he is through here. Oh, smashing header. In his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rangers. Memphis Depay. Oh, he's found him in space. Simons! That's really well manoeuvred. Kamada. Doan. Very nicely done. He's cut it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kamada, that's an imaginative pass. Now play for a goal kick. Simple. Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Timber. Cross deflected behind for a corner. tries to get it clear. And here's the play. And he'll shoot here. It's out. Eight forwards, and it's Kamada. Kamada laid out to the left flank. And he really went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it got the crowd going.
And Dyke tries to clear. Reinders clicked into space. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xavi Simons laid out towards the right wing. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely intercepted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo. Xavi Simons gently down. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold. Timber has got himself a free kick. Now it's Simons. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chance! Marlon could be danger here. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
The Netherlands really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Turns and goes back. Big chance!
Reinders usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Well played. That has knocked out the danger. And it's Kamada. That's tiny. So who's he picking out? Looks a good cross. Xavi Simons shifted upfield. And here's the pie. Quinton Timber. Now it's Marlon. That's really well manoeuvred. Ito. Mitoma. Kamada looking understandably energised after his goal. Toma. And here's Kamada. Now it's Doan. It's a good push in there. Reinders with the foul. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Chimba wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marlon. And here's the pie. Here's Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons. Oh, good spread. It's a mighty effort. He's done very well to get to that.
Memphis Depay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that's well seen too. Reinders. And it's lofted through here. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance and a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
And it's Reinders. Oh, good ball! Memphis Depay! Simons. Oh, they could be caught out here. Time to deliver. And here's Reinders. There are a few waiting for it. Cross. Played out to the right. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Reinders. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Nice control. Gakpo with the cross. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Doan. Now it's Doan. Retrieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
ডিমেও দিয়েছি, সব দিয়েছি। ডিমে কেটে দিলাম বা একটা পুরো গোটা নিমকি দিলাম।
Doan. And here's Kamada. Now it's Doan. And that's aimed into the middle. Frimpong clears it away. Marlon carries the ball down the right. Here's Xavi Simons. It's Memphis Depay. He's got a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in the air, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ito. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Doan. That's good play. Real chance! First half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So all square at half time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're into the second 45. Tanaka. Doan. Oh, cracking ball. And it's hoisted clear. Kamada. And a chance!
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Frimpong. Marlin. Frimpong, aim forwards. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Simons. Reinders. Quinton Timber. Reinders. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. Gets good distance on it. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Ito gets it away. Moved on forwards. Simons. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay! Oh, very decent attempt. Duan. Gakpo. Gakpo with the... Up he goes! Needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Tanaka. Ito forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Kamada. Now it's Doan. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Get that clear. Ito is fouled. Gets it away. Van der Ven. Reinders. Gakpo. Gakpo. Reinders. And here's Depay. Marlon and the shot! Reactions. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. Okay. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on it now.
Duan. Tanaka. Spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Played into the middle. And he's heaved it away. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's had a crack. Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Japan take the lead. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. There are a few waiting for it. He is just caressing the ball. Xavi Simons.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
কালকে গিয়ে হবে বুঝলি তো এখানে এখানে কেন হবে সারা পশ্চিমবঙ্গ হয়েছে
Kamada is offering a right smile there.
আধার কার্ডেরও যদি একটু ভুল ত্রুটি থাকে সেটাও ঠিক হবে ফিল্ডে ঠিক হয়ে যাবে
Kamada, so much time and space here. Xavi Simons.
আধার কার্ডের নিজেদের ফোনটাও
Gakpo. Reinders. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Looking for a decent ball in. And he finish! That's it! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Xavi Simons did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Marlon. And it's Simons. Frimpong. Marlon thinks one through. It's the keeper's ball. And it goes cross field. Goan. Aim forwards. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Ake. Marlon. Frimpong. And it's Frimpong. Marlon looking to get on the end of this. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reinders. Cross goes in there. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! And kept out by the most elastic of space.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Marlon. And it's Simmons. Does well to get it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gakpo. Van der Ven. Now it's Gakpo. Here's a corner, good chance. Defending of the desperate variety. Timber climbs up big. Yes, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van der Ven. Marlon. Frimpong. Marlon in acres of space out wide. That was very necessary. It's a throw. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Simmons. Oh, what a climb! That's clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Reinders. Gakpo. That has found him in acres of space. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And out it comes again. Reinders. Oh, great chance! Gakpo. Simmons. And it's Reinders. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mitoma. Should it goal! Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Frimpong, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's very neat. Chance to play it in. Simons. Timber chips it through. That has been knocked clear.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mitoma.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He'll try to keep this alive.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Kamada. Kamada! Should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Gakpo. Can he get onto this? Reinders flashes it across.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ake gets over and intercepts.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mitoma.
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And it's Kamada. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gakpo. Lovely feet. Icho gets it away.
I think we're about to see
Reinders. There's a step that fell there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And the shot's on here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kamada. Could have been some goal.
But I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Rangers. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kamada. Duan. We are into stoppage time. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Showing good feet. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Xavi Simons. Quinton Timber. And that's not going to reach. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
The Netherlands lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
This is a message for Adriano Negri. Happy birthday, Adriano, and have a fantastic day from your friends Rachel Armstrong and Matthew.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've been hugely impressed with Kauru Mitoma, Peter. He has worked extremely hard on all aspects of his game, and you're not going to find too many weaknesses about at the moment. He thrives on that left side, and he can either go inside on that right foot or stay on the left side, so he presents an immediate problem.
And he shoots! Now it's Gakpo. Blinders. Quinton Timber. And here's Depay. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Van der Beek. Reinders going full steam ahead down the left flank. Reinders shifted upfield. Here's a corner, good chance. And it's Timber. Now it's Marlon. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Gakpo, all driven towards the far post. Kamada. Doan. Kamada. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Okay. That's Raiders. He's in plenty of space here, and the flag has stayed down. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Frimpong. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Tanaka. Kamada. Tanaka. And it's played forward. Kamada chasing after it. Clears it away. Reinders have it back and can go again. And here's Gakpo. Ball comes in. Bullish header! Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The Netherlands break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Tanaka. Eight forwards. Frimpong. Marlen. He has found a way through. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. The Netherlands have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed.
Doan. And it's played forward. Van Dijk shifted upfield. And here's the pie. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ito can get it clear. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Kamada. Played into space. Now it's Doan. Oh, it's played into the area. Ake tries to clear.
Japan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gakpo. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Frimpong. Frimpong. And that has put paid to that. Marlon in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Frimpong. Now it's Locadia. Bakuna. Out to the right. Musiala forwards with intent. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Gnabry. Oh, it's played into the area. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Germany clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a go! Second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brown clears it away. Decent progress down the left. Gnabry. Oh, smashing header! He scored! They are right back in business. Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Germany have the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bakuna, it's lofted through here. Kimmich. Leandro Bakuna, aim forwards. Nubel, on ball by the goalkeeper. And back to the keeper they go. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had a shot! Decent hit and on target. Musiala. Goretzka. Gnabry. Raul gently done. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Havertz. And here's Havertz. Cut out the pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a throw. And it's Gnabry. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rushedli Bazor. Leandro Bacuna. Musiala wins the duel this time. Now it's Sané. Kimmich shifted upfield. Can he finish? He should have got better, and he knows it.
Havertz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Moved on forwards. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he latch on to this? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gnabry. Vitz. Tries to get it clear. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Eight forwards. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just for talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Musiala. Goretzka. Vitz. Gnabry elects to cross. And that's been well dealt with. It's really well cleared. Locadia. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Musiala. it's Gnabry. He's through, now is he in? Takes a shot! Oh, bang on target. And it's played forward. Goes for a shot! Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's good play. So who's he picking out? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Havertz. Havertz! Goal! Germany! And the comeback is complete.
Sané really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he took it on a plate from his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bakuna does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Musiala shifted upfield. Now it's Wirtz. Schlotterbeck. Germany have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Richetli Bazor. Bakuna. Now it's Locadia. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Hit into the middle. That's going to go a long way. And here's Wirtz. Can he get onto this? Wirtz. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. They're clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
That has been cut short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice physical challenge. Gnabry. Musiala. Kimmich. Goretzka. Well, that's well seen too. Leandro Bakuna. Bakuna. Goretzka. Goretzka looking for options. And it's Fitz. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sané. Havertz. And here's Sané. Sané. Havertz has been caught there, it's a foul. He's showing the yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Sané! Germany move 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bakuna. Played with finesse. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Musiala. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. It's a sharp pass. Out to the left it goes. That's tiny. And it's Goretzka. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Leandro Bakuna. Spread out to the left. In it comes. Realm. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. Over to the left. That had too much on it. Leandro Bakuna. That's a good run down the left. Bakuna. Locked in behind. Rudiger can get it clear. Musiala. Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred. Leandro Bacuna. Goretzka does really well to win the ball there. And it's Sané. Big chance! Big build-up. He all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bacuna. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Get a throw in. Vince. Sané. Musiala. Sané. Rudiger. Vince. Goretzka forwards with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. And they've got a throw. Gnabry. On a charge. Goretzka. Gnabry. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Musiala. And here's Havertz, takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. It could be danger here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Leandro Bacuna. And it's played forward. Rudiger gets it clear. Bacuna. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bacuna. Wirtz played out towards the right wing. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Havertz. Succumbs to the pressure. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Havertz might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Musiala. Wirtz. Schlotterbeck. Wirtz. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. And here's Havertz. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Moved on forwards. Locadia. Goretzka. Fits. Havertz done delicately. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Fits. And here's Havertz. Fits providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Eight forwards. Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. Fits. Havertz. Now it's Sané. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Musiala. And it's Musiala. Sané. Locadia. Eight forwards. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Musiala. Goretzka. Rudiger. Havertz. Now he's off and running. Now it's Gnabry. He's in a great position here. Climbs up big! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fits. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lacuna. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Sané. Now it's Havertz, and he's running through. Very nicely done. Might be dangerous, having a shot! There are a few waiting for it, and it's played in here. And he's there to clear it. That is out of play. That is lovely. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Well timed, excellent interception. He can get that clear. Germany have reclaimed it. Raul. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. Gets it away. That's a throw. Big chance, corner. A header! Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vince. Gnabry. Round. Gnabry. Goretzka. Nice touch. Can he deliver? Havertz! Musiala, it's an athletic pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Leandro Bacuna has created one goal already. That's a lovely deep pass. No question, that's a foul. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Locadia. Leandro Bacuna. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Searching pass he's played there. Bazor is fouled. And it's Bacuna. Bacuna. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Goretzka. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck for Woodson with intent. To Shedley Bazor. Locadia. Driving forward. Goes for the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Musiala wins the duel this time. Sané. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Havertz. And here's Sané. Oh, sweet feet. He has found the way through. Bazor can get it clear. He's onto it in a flash. He's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala. Round. moved on forwards. Now it's Canabry. Raul. Wirtz laid out to the left flank. Musiala. And here's Sane. Now it's Sane. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Oh, he's onto this. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance! It's a mighty effort! He's heaved it away. Spread out to the left. Nice control. And it's Bakuna. Brilliantly cut out. Sane. Musiala. Locadia. And the shot! Collective sigh of relief from the defence. Schlotterbeck, 8 forwards. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And it's Kimmich. Showing good feet. It's a good looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, easy pickings there. Sane. Sane making good progress on the right-hand side. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, what a try! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter. Do we hit it well enough? Better look next time, maybe.
আনন্দ লাগছে ঠান্ডা বেশি বাইরে কি গরম
Bazor forwards with intent.
বাইরে নিচে তালা মারা চাবিটা নিচে পড়লে সিরিজে পড়তে ঘরে চালিয়ে
Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ball swung in. Nebo claims it. Safe pass. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Raul gets across him. Bazor getting this one clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Have it back and can go again. And that has been cleared. Lovely feet. Danger averted for now. Still for through it. Oh, that's nice. Shapes to shoot! Right, stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gnabry. Realm. Ooh, a delicate chip through. That'll be a throw. And here's Sané. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Locadia. Oh, they can break here. And he cuts out the supply. Vitz laid out to the left flank. And it's Goretzka. Havertz. Oh, he's got a solid goal. And it's hoisted clear. Vitz! Once more kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are convulsing. And they are coming clear here. Goretzka is quick to move in. The keeper's handling wasn't great.
The Seattle goalkeepers are crazy after that. Maybe there's some truth in it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rishedli Bazor. Bakuna. And back to the goalkeeper. Schlotterbeck shifted upfield. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bakuna. Oh, that's neat. Musiala, gently done. Vitz. Havertz. Gnabry. Havertz. Out to the left it goes. Brown looking to hit the byline here. Moved on forwards. Rudiger shifting upfield. Brown. So what can they make of this? Thinks one through. Oh, shooting chance! Gnabry. And it's Goretzka. Played through for the wide man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gnabry. Fitz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries a deft little ball. And that's definitely not his best. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Locadia. Clipped into space. And that has been clear. And it's Bakuna. Now it's Bakuna. Leandro Bakuna. Bakuna's delivery. And he's there to clear it. Wirtz. And it's a little undercooked. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Wirtz. Now it's Havertz, and it's Goretzka. And here's Gnabry. Cleared away. Brown moves short. Kimmich. Kimmich gets a cross in. Goretzka, 8 forwards. Shedley Bazor. Bakuna. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shoots! Wirtz spread out to the left. Over to the left. And it's Wirtz. And here's Havertz. Havertz laid out to the left flank. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Schlotterbeck. Wirtz. And here's Havertz. Bazor with the clearance.
এটা সেটা ওইটা বল। তুমি তো ভালো আছো। এসিটা বন্ধ করে দাও।
Wirtz. Leandro Bakuna.
টিভিতে করে টিভিতে খেলা হচ্ছে।
And it's played forward.
লাইভ এটা বন্ধ করো।
Could move up a gear here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
ওখানে আছে। শুনুন। কোথায়? এই তো নেই।